Hello guys, and welcome to Smash Talk. I'm Ginger Ninja Gamer, and I'm joined here by Iron Twins. Yeah, and this is Smash Talk, and we are freaking late. I know. But, I think you're gonna... Yeah, we actually do have some news that probably has not been covered yet. It's not... I don't know. I'll save it for the end, so that you guys will stay tuned for that. But or you could potentially skip to the end if you wanted to. But let's not do that. Let's go to the first one. First off, we have costumes for the Miis. Yay! So we have a Mii dressed up as Meta Knight and a Mii dressed up as Samus. Which, as you guys probably already know by now, it was pretty much a soft confirmation that Meta Knight was returning, in which he does. Anyway, so we'll talk about that later. Anyway, so, like, just in general, what are your overall impressions of having Mii as being able to dress up as other characters? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because you can make them look how you want. Yeah. 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 Yeah, if you're not gonna play as the Samus or Meta Knight, I mean, well, the thing is like, I feel like to me, the Gunner suit already looked like Samus. Like the default one kind of looked like Samus anyway. I mean, it's a cool customizable option. I think it would be really cool if you could use the Samus armor without the helmet. I think that would actually be really cool because then it doesn't look exactly like Samus. You can make it look how like whoever you want it to. Also, I will note that that is not that's not a gunner. That the picture. Yeah, no, it actually has a beam sword, so it's actually a swordsman. Yeah, potentially. Yeah, I think that it would be really like I said, a lot cooler if you could make it. You could have that really cool Samus looking armor without the helmet, so that it doesn't look exactly like Samus, and you could make it whoever you want it to be, as like a Power Ranger or something. It looks kind of like a Power Ranger suit if you take off the Samus helmet. um, But yeah, I just think it kind of takes away from the customization of the Miis in general. But, no, they don't have to wear it. I think that it would actually be really cool though. I actually saw this idea somewhere. I believe I was reading something about this, and they actually said like, you know how, like, online, they censored, like, they made the Miis not playable online because you can't, because people could make inappropriate Miis or something. But you know what I think would, I mean, like, I actually, like I said, saw this somewhere, but, it'd actually be really cool if you could just put a mask on. And then that would solve the problem of people making inappropriate Miis or whatever. Yeah, I think, and like, even you could just do some sort of standard to make it, to change how the Mii looks. Like, the face could just set it as a default when you're online. I don't understand why they didn't do that, just so that the Miis can be played competitively in some way. I don't know. It just kind of cancels out a character for me that they did that and made the Miis unable to be played. unless you're playing with friends.
Yeah, but really, kind of when I look at the memes, they are, I mean, they look like differently from other characters, but they almost seem like clones of other characters. Like the fighter, like the crawler one looks similar to how Mario would play.
Yeah, well, actually, the thing is, like,
Similar to how, like, Samus would play or something.
well, there's actually a lot of variation with them, I think. I don't know. Also, apparently you can save your... Like, I'm pretty sure you can save your Mii characters as well. So, like, you could, like, go through the Mii... Because there's, like, a special screen that you can save Miis and save, like, specific Miis from your plaza as specific characters. Or, like, you know, in the game with, like, specific movesets and such. So you could go through the Miis. You could be like, my personal Mii is a swordsman that has the Samus armor without the helmet, wearing a Mario hat with a beam sword that throws shot put balls. I don't know. Just because I know, like, one of the attacks is actually they throw, like, this giant metal ball or something like that. But yeah.
Yeah.
Personally, this was just like a really interesting screenshot to me. But I don't know. So now for the next screenshot, we have the confirmation of what the special flag finally does. No one knew what it did until now. And so pretty much what Sakurai says is if you manage to raise the special flag for long enough, an additional KO count will be added to your score in a time match, or you'll get an extra stock in a stock match. So what I'm hearing is OP. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be really OP.
And I
Probably do like as rare as like a hammer spawning.
I would hope so. I hope it doesn't spawn a lot. Or else that would just get annoying. I would turn it off, honestly. It would just be an item I would not touch. Maybe.
Well, if I want to do like a legit competitive Smash Bros. Battle, the only thing I leave on is the Smash Ball.
Yeah, I know. But just as far as like playing with items goes in general, because I mean, assuming that we're not playing competitively. Yeah. I think that it's not as OP if you're in a timed match because you can come back from that. But as far as a stock match, which most people play anyway, that's really powerful.
Oh yeah, so if you're gonna play with items.
Yeah, and when he's...
Normally if you play competitive and you play stock, you turn the items off, so...
Yeah, I know. I mean, but even when I'm playing for fun and keep items on, I still play stock. I mean, but... Okay, as far as him saying if you manage to raise it long enough, I'm assuming it raises... You have to hold on to it for as much as an assist trophy. I mean, because assist trophy you have to hold it up and it breaks.
It's probably longer.
I would kind of hope so, but I'm leaning towards the assist trophy. Because it looks like he's raising up an assist trophy to me. I don't know. It's about how you interpret it. Yeah, maybe there's a little timer at the bottom of the screen, kind of like where the Dragoon pieces would be. And I hope it'll actually be possible to knock out of your hand, because I know, like with an assist trophy, they hold it, they try to hold it up, and if you punch them, they'll stop holding it up, they'll stop the animation and not release the assist trophy. But the thing is it still doesn't knock it out of their hand. It's hard to do that still, which you can make it longer for them to hold up the special flag, but you can't. But you can't, like, stop them as much with an assist trophy, at least. Assuming that it'll work in that way. Yeah, alright, now back to our featured guy of the day, metaknight! Or as we like to call it, Opianite. Now, apparently he's getting nerfed. I personally think I have faith in Sakurai that I think that he will nerf him good enough. I'd like to believe that at least. They need to, yeah, they need to nerf. I think the tornado possibly as well, just to make it. It'll be his most power. Well, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think his up special actually might have gotten a boost in how powerful it is, but it actually makes it hard. Like, it makes it very hard for him to not get back on the screen because he flies out so far now. I think that's how it works. I can't really tell because he says shuffle loop changed quite a bit in this game. The glide is gone. Thank you, because that made it a lot easier for him to get back on the stage with the glide. The glide is gone, and the attack slashes the opponent twice while spinning in a large loop. This has turned into a highly technical and effective move. So that makes me think that he's going to make it more powerful, but harder to hit with. And also harder to get back on the stage once he uses it. Yeah. I mean, what do you think? Did you even like Meta Knight? I mean, as far as like. Yeah.
And that was a good game, and Meta Knight actually did make an appearance, if I remember the game.
Yeah.
And Meta Knight seemed like a really cool character to me when I played the game.
I thought he was just a cool character from Smash Bros.
It's like, he was a bad guy, but at the same time, he was like, it didn't seem like he was fully a bad guy.
Yeah. He's an interesting character. He's Sakurai's character, and I mean, I did not think he was going anywhere. I thought he would get nerfed, and
I didn't think he was going anywhere if he got nerfed. But if he wasn't going to get nerfed, I didn't think he would be second.
yeah, I'm glad he got nerfed, though. By what it sounds like, he got nerfed, and
I think he'll still be a really powerful character in the game, but I think he got nerfed enough to where he can be used in like a competitive match.
yeah, I don't. Hopefully, he won't be banned, and hopefully, I think he'll definitely be a top tier character still, though. I don't have a doubt about that. Which, as far as Marth getting nerfed, which I know he did, boo. I just want to talk about that for a second. That's bullcrap. Marth didn't need nerfed at all. And I'm upset. Because that's my main. So, I mean, I think, I don't know, Lucina might be better. I don't know. I'll have to try both of them out. But, yeah. And we can talk about a character that needs a buff if he comes back. Jigglypuff, yes. And Ganondorf, yes. He needs at least one move that isn't slow as butt. And okay, for me though, the worst part about Ganondorf is when I'm stuck in that stupid kick move. That not like his special, but like one of his smashes is a kick where he raises his leg up really high and then smacks it down. I don't know why, but I end up getting stuck in that stupid move way too many times. Well, I hate playing Ganondorf. He's actually my worst character, I think, in the game. Previously, I thought it was Luigi, but I don't know why. But it's definitely Ganondorf now. I'm not very good with slow characters in general, except for Ike. I can play Ike decent, and he's not that slow though. He's a very slow character for a swordsman character though. All right, now this next screenshot's pretty interesting actually. This is the plant barrier and beat. Yes. Plant Barrier and Beat, and it's two of Mega Man's alternate moves. It's his. Yeah, it's his. Yeah, he's flying with a bird for his up special instead of using Rush, the dog. Sorry, I'm not too familiar with Mega Man, so personally, I've only played, I think, one Mega Man game, and I think that's the. I think it's Mega Man. I don't remember which one it is either. It's a Game Boy Advanced one, though. I can say that. But anyway, so Plant Barrier, that looks exactly like a reskin of the Leaf Shield. So, okay. Whatever. All that I can say is I think that it kind of looks like little mushrooms are swirling around his head. And that leads me to think that there might be a poison effect. Now, that's probably not right, because I don't know much about Mega Man, but it looks.
I can't really pronounce this because I've never played.
Yeah, me either. I don't have anything to go off of. All I know is I think his Beat the Bird looks like it might be pretty effective. Just because, I mean, it's a flying thing. Maybe it'll be kind of like how Pitts was, in which you could just kind of fly up onto the screen. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't know. It looks pretty decent. I hope it does damage, though. No. I know exactly what it's going to be like. It's going to be exactly like Snake's, I think. Snake's save move.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's exactly how it's going to play. It kind of flies him up and then flies off. Although, I hope that the bird actually does damage as it's flying off. Which, I mean, the thing is some safe moves have the tendency to do absolutely no damage, and it bothers me. I hate it. I don't like it when save moves have absolutely no damaging value. It just doesn't appeal to me. I don't know. Alright, well, I guess we're done with that one just because of the fact that we don't really have much to talk about with it. But yeah, so the last screenshot of the week, it's probably the lamest of the week. I mean, it's okay. It just kind of explains how you can equip different items, and it's pretty much how you equipped items in Kid Icarus Uprising in the multiplayer mode. So, I mean, it's for Smash Run as well, I might add. So, do you have any comments on that at all, or, I mean...
I don't remember Friday's running there.
Oh, yeah, it's not that good, honestly. I don't know. It's kind of a... It was just kind of one of those kind of forgettable ones. I don't know. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and go on to the leak now. So, I guess this isn't technically released by Sakurai. So, none of it is actually proven to be true. If anyone... Yeah, if anyone doesn't want to see anything that might not be confirmed before the game comes out, you might want to click away now, just because I have to warn you, spoiler alert, because I don't know, it looks pretty legit, so I just want to say it. It does look very real, I will just say that. So if you don't want to potentially be spoiled, then I would... Yeah, me too, but since I'm already spoiled, it showed up in my Twitter feed, and so...
And then you showed me...
So what... So what am I going to do? It shows up in my Twitter feed. Anyway, let's get to the leak. Alright, so, this is the leak right here. It's a compilation of lots of pictures and a kind of a jumbled mess. So, the first thing that I'm getting is in the top left-hand corner. Are you looking at it, by the way? Kind of.
Not right this second.
Okay, well, in the top left-hand corner, you can see Diddy Kong, and I don't know who else in the far right or in the far left, but we see Diddy Kong and Ness, who is apparently confirmed to be returning, as well as a new character that is not confirmed at all, Duck Hunt Dog. What? It's a very random character. It's kind of I feel like it would just be the jokey character that like Game and Watch, like Rob, that came from the games. Also, it's the character that references Nintendo's history. As well as if you look at the look on his face, he doesn't look as like maniacal as I remember him in the Duck Hunt game. Oh, well, I have. And, well, you know, you've seen him, like, with the little cackle thing, the snicker that he does, and he just looks kind of evil, and you want to just punch him in the face, but in that picture, he kind of looks cute, which is weird. Also, I don't understand why there's an actual duck flying with him. I don't know if that's part of his moveset or what, but, I don't know. Also, what does he do? Pull out the gun that you use in the game and shoot people? How does that even work? Yeah, it's a really weird character, which kind of... I don't know. I want to say that that might prove that the leak is wrong, but the picture looks so convincing.
I know, it is very convincing.
Also, it doesn't help that Ness is one of the characters that is in the screenshot, which is another character that is not confirmed yet. And you can't see the character that is to the left. Although I think I'm reading Falcon, so I think it's Captain Falcon.
I saw Captain Falcon, though, like, he was at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, which picture are you talking about?
I'm talking about the picture on the left, top left. Oh, with the 4 characters and the Duck Hunt Dog.
Oh, I have no idea. I can't read it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm looking at it bigger than you are, I believe. But yeah, Ness and Duck Hunt Dog. I don't know. Ness is definitely coming back. I don't have any doubts about that. Also, I do want to note this is all the 3DS version. So, yeah. But, okay, so the next picture to the right of that picture is what seems to be all the stages, which is kind of weird to me because of the fact that I'm seeing not very many of them. Like, there's not very many stages. I don't know if that's just because it is the 3DS version and there won't be very many stages in the 3DS version. Sakurai hasn't really elaborated on that at all, so that could just be the case, but that might be also another reason why these leaks could potentially be wrong. I want to point out every possibility in this, so yeah. Also, I also want to point out that in the bottom right-hand corner of this middle picture, right there, there's an empty slot. Which doesn't, I don't know, that doesn't seem like that would be there. I'm actually just noticing that now. I notice because there's rows of 6 stages. There's let's.
That could probably be random.
It could be no. Random's next to it. Random is is where the cursor's at. Yeah. So there's 6. There's 6 rows of stages. Each of them has 6 stages in each row, and then the bottom row only has 4 stages, a random slot, and a blank square. That's just a weird format, I think. Kind of. I don't know. I don't know if that's right. I mean, it's a different format from how they've done it before. That's all I want to point out. Next is what you pointed out, the right of that, the top right-hand corner, that picture is very blurry. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. So, I mean, what do you think?
I don't know.
I mean, okay, so I think I'm seeing Shulk, and maybe Ganondorf? And then a Dragoon piece, clearly. And then I don't know what these things are on the left of that picture. And they're on the Yoshi Island stage from Brawl.
Yeah, the blur to me kind of makes me feel like it's fake.
That picture in particular, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that I'm not really sure of. Also, I can't even make out what that is on the left side of it. So if you know in the comments, just put that in there. I'd like to, if anyone has any ideas about that. Next we have the roster. This looks like it could be this could very well be the final roster of Super Smash Bros. 4. The time may finally be here in which we know everything. Every character, at least. And that's kind of a sad day. For me, at least. Knowing all the characters, possibly, and I say possibly because this could be fake. But if this is not fake, if none of these pictures are fake, then we currently know all the characters, and that's kind of disappointing because I don't have the game sitting in front of me, and I know all the characters. You know? That's just... Yeah, I mean, it was bound to happen when the Japanese game came out anyway, I feel like. So I'm not that disappointed, I'm just sort of disappointed. And I'm also banking on the fact that this is fake as well. So, I mean, don't lose hope yet. Anybody hoping for a Crystal or or some other character that's not on this list, they still could be here. It's just kind of unlikely at this point. So, I mean, why don't we go ahead and just kind of go through the roster and talk about it. So we got, first off, or should we point out the things about the roster first? Like kind of the things that could be fake about it. Okay, personally, I think that this could possibly be fake because of the format of the roster itself. Now, the thing is like, most of the time in the games previous to this game, all the characters were organized by franchise perfectly. Every character of the same franchise would be all together. This roster, however, is not the case. The Pokemon and the Mario characters. Which Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong are normally next to the Mario characters, but they're interrupted by Game & Watch in between them. Also, I see Dark Pit, it looks like, in the bottom. If that is Dark Pit, it might... I think it is. It's not next to Palutena or Pit. Lucina is not next to... Yeah, is not next to Marth, Ike, and Robin. Let's see... Yeah, Dr. Mario, why is Dr. Mario there? Bringing back... Also, I would think that Dr. Mario would go with the Mario characters.
Maybe that's, maybe if this, in the case that this is real, maybe Dr. Mario is like some little troll for those people that want music. Like,
Yeah.
I'm bringing back Dr. Mario from Melee, so maybe there's a chance Mewtwo will come back.
Yeah, I think that, like, in the reveal trailer, if he makes a reveal trailer for Dr. Mario, he'll be like, I'm bringing back a character from Melee. And then it's like, Dr. Mario doctors his way in. And then everyone will be like, what the heck? Turns off their computer. Yeah, that'd be funny. Alright, and then, also, I want to point out, one more thing, that it could be real, and it's a small thing, but all the third-party characters are on the bottom row, in the same row, which usually they do that in the games. I mean, in Brawl they did, at least. I can't really say much about anything else. That just proves that it could be potentially real. Of course, the person making this, if it was fake, would know that. So, I mean, it doesn't prove much, but... So I guess we'll just go down through the characters now. So we got your Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, Yoshi, Rosalina, and then after Rosalina is Bowser Jr. Now, this is a character that I really would love it if he came in. He was actually on my top 20 Smash Bros. Characters. So, if he makes it in, called it. That's all I want to say. So, what are your impressions about Bowser Jr.? Like, possible moves? What do you think about him?
Well, a lot of his Smash moves were very special with paintbrush.
Yeah, his paintbrush.
One idea that I have is that his final Smash would involve, like, all the Koopalings.
Yeah, it could be Koopalings, and I think possibly his little hover thing as well. Like they all get little hover things and fly around and bash people up. Yeah, that could also possibly work. Also, I think that it would have something to do with Shadow Mario as well, one of his moves. From Sunshine. But, yeah. Yeah. One thing to note about Bowser Jr. is also that I feel like on the roster he should be next to Bowser. I don't know, that's just kind of a slight little thing that it doesn't necessarily prove this thing, oh, this is a fake. This is fake. It's Bowser Jr.'s not next to Bowser. But, I mean, I just think he kind of would be if...
That makes sense.
I mean, previously, like, Wario and Bowser were next to each other on the roster. So, I mean, I don't know. It just makes more sense that way. Yeah, and then we have the confirmation of Wario, which I think actually Wario was already confirmed. Wario actually is pretty much confirmed to come back due to the fact that if you go on the eShop right now, or it might be down now just because people had seen that, and you can usually you can look up certain characters in the eShop to find out what games they're in, and if you look up Wario, at least if you did a couple weeks ago, Wario, if you looked up Wario, Smash Bros. Came up, so I think that was a little bit of a giveaway. They kind of ruined the surprise themselves, so that's not a surprise at all to me.
Yeah.
But and then we have Game & Watch, which again was kind of confirmed in the Pac-Man trailer, so no surprise there either. If this is true. It could have been. It very well could have been. But I feel like it's a soft confirmation. And then we have Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, already confirmed. And then we have Link, Zelda, Sheik, Ganondorf. Isn't confirmed yet. Most likely will be coming back. Hopefully, like I said, could get some slight changes, possibly use a sword. Also, I do want to point out, it is from what it looks like, it looks to be, if you look at the bottom right corner of a picture of Ganondorf, he is the Twilight Princess form again, which, a little bit disappointing. I kind of wanted to see him as a different form, possibly, but I mean, whatever. If he gets slight tweaks, then I'll be happy, just in general. And then we have Toon Link, already confirmed. Samus, Zero Suit Samus. By the way, Zero Suit Samus is one of our alternate skins. Is shorts and a sports bra. Okay. Yeah, it was a screenshot. Spoiler alert for next Smash Talk, but but yeah, she has that. So, yay. Anyway, then we have Pit Palutena. Both confirmed. Marth, Ike, and Robin, not Lucina next to them, which might be a giveaway, like I said. Then we have Kirby, DDD, Meta Knight. Meta Knight was just confirmed, like I said already. And then we have Little Mac, which is kind of a weird placement for Little Mac on the roster, if you ask me. I think that he would be sitting next to Wii Fit Trainer and Villager, all the kind of random Nintendo franchises that were newcomers, but whatever. and Duck Hunt Dog, apparently, if that's true. Then we have Star Fox characters, Fox Falco coming back, assuming that he will. I think he will. There's not, he's not really in danger. Then we have the Pokemon, Pikachu, Charizard, Lucario, Jigglypuff coming back. What do you think about Jigglypuff? I mean, definitely coming back. What do you think, like, should they change anything?
They made him so bad, bro.
Yeah, they did. They really did.
I like Jigglypuff personally. Like, I would actually use him as Jigglypuff from now on.
Yeah.
It'd just be nice to see.
I just wish it had maybe a better save move. I don't know, because it can puff up and fly, but, you know, that's just...
It doesn't really have a save move.
It doesn't have a save move. Sing does nothing. That's a pointless move. I think Sing should be like a taunt that puts someone to sleep. Anyway, just for the fact that it doesn't help. It doesn't help help Jigglypuff because Jigglypuff is still stuck in the animation until it wakes up. It only helps someone else trying to do damage to the person you put to sleep and you possibly. It's not a helpful move at all. So I think I know it's Jigglypuff's trademark, so put it as a taunt. Please. And then we have, so back to the roster, we have Greninja, already confirmed obviously, and then we have Duck Hunt Dog. Again, kind of a weird placement. You'd think that all the, like, kind of jokey characters or, like, the random Nintendo characters would all be together, rather than just kind of scattered along the roster. But yeah, and then we have Rob coming back, what do you think of Rob coming back? I thought that was a character that would for sure not come back.
Again, another character that'd be interesting to see.
Yeah,
Personally, because of the little plot twist in Subspace.
Yeah.
But that's really the only reason I actually do like Rob.
Yeah, that was kind of cool that Rob was the thing, the guy, the minister guy. But I don't know, Rob just seemed like a character that would get trashed, you know?
Yeah, like a one-hit wonder.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't that good. But, and then we have Ness, like we already talked about him, definitely coming back. I mean, even if this is fake, he's coming back. And then Captain Falcon, Villager, Olimar, Wii Fit Trainer, and then Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario at the bottom of the roster, not with the Mario characters, could be fake to me, personally. But,
I think so too, but this is very convincing.
although, yeah, this is very convincing, and he's shown in 2 screenshots. 2 of them. Not just one. Because if you look to the right, we have those little pictures of the characters, and Dr. Mario is one of them. So, that's kind of... It's a little bit convincing. We also see Shulk in like 5 pictures in this, so also convincing. Which I thought I'm pretty sure Shulk is in the game, regardless of if this is fake. Just because of the fact that Monolith Soft retweeted that one thing that Sakurai put out about the new character, I think that just means that Monolith Soft has something to do with the game, at least.
Yeah.
So I think that Shulk is probably a character. Second-party character, at least. Meaning that Nintendo licensed the game, but did not develop it. Then we have Dark Pit, not with the Kid Icarus characters, which is weird. And Lucina, not with the Fire Emblem characters. Also weird. Also, I want to talk about Dark Pit, because... I mean, he seems really cool. I hope that he would not be a clone if he's a character. I mean, what do you think? Do you think he...
I've never played Kid Icarus Uprising, but I feel like he would have a very similar percentage.
Okay, but the thing is you say that without playing the game, but if you have played the game, you would know that there's a lot of different weapons and a lot of different possibilities for moves.
True.
Because there really is. There's a lot of different weapons. Yeah. And I think that at least if Dark Pit would be a clone of pit, I think that his alternate moves that you can, like his customizable moves, would be different. At least, maybe? I don't know. Or maybe you can give him some of Pit's moves as his alternate moves. So you could make a second Pit if you wanted to, but you don't have to, you know?
Yeah.
And then Lucina, like I said. And then we have Shulk with the third-party characters.
I think Shulk is in.
Shulk is probably in.
Shulk's just been in so many leaks, so many predictions. Not just because of the predictions, but I personally think Shulk would be an interesting character to see.
I'm okay with him. I never predicted him, but I would be perfectly fine with him. He's a new character, a new IP, pretty much. He's a second-party character, and I don't know. He just seems kind of cool, and I don't know. If he's here, welcome. If he's not, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel.
Yeah. And then, topping it off, we have Pac-Man, Mega Man, and Sonic, and Random. So yeah, that could be our final roster. And then to the right of that, like I said, we just see some little pictures of them, and then
Question.
Yeah.
Exactly what I just realized too. Where is Me Fighter on this?
ooh, we may have found our little hole in this league. There is no Me Fighter. Huh.
Me Fighter. And Me Fighter is confirmed.
Well. We may not have our final roster after all. I was actually leaning towards the this is real side, but now I'm really not. I'm really not sure anymore.
They're shown in the Me Fighters section, so maybe Me Fighters are a different thing? I don't know.
Yeah, oh yeah, there is another screenshot at the bottom that says Me Fighters and Characters.
So it looks like maybe they're not in the regular, like, fighting. Maybe they're more like the fighting.
No, they're I'm pretty sure they're still on the roster. They're supposed to be.
They're supposed to be.
I'm pretty sure. Unless you have to go to some separate menu or something. I don't know.
Who knows? But we'll see. That could be the potential fake.
Yeah, that's the biggest fake thing that I've seen. Yeah, and then at the bottom right-hand corner, we have two teams. It says red team, blue team, Shulk, Lucina, Ganondorf, Charizard. And then, like you said, we have the Me Fighter thing and character thing, which this is most likely the screen in which you customize the characters, which that one probably looks the most legit one right there.
Yeah.
The least legit is probably the top right corner and the stage and possibly roster pictures. But yeah, and then in the bottom left corner we have it says last thing from me, DLC, Lucas, Wolf, Chorusman, Ice Climbers, Snake. That's the thing that I want the least to happen. Is that be the DLC? Like,
I mean, I could see it, but I just don't want that if there were DLC for Smash Bros.
oh yeah, it definitely, like, I don't see the point of making DLC if you're gonna make it, number one, Lucas, a clone. Number two, Wolf, a clone. Oh, also, I might add, both of those characters we've already had in Brawl. Third, Chorusman, a character that definitely could be DLC, but I'd like to see him as a regular character. But okay, I understand where Chorusman comes from. 4, Ice Climbers. Should be in the game, should not be DLC. That's a character we've already played. It's not a big enough incentive to buy DLC. That's just not a smart move. 5, Snake. No. Now, back to Chorusman. Personally, I really was hoping Chorusman would be a character in the game. Just like, I've only played Rhythm Heaven probably once.
I've never heard of their games, so
Um,
I don't even really want them in the game because they just look like such a random addition.
well, you probably have never heard of Game & Watch before Smash Bros. So.
I didn't.
Or Rob, the robot.
Horseman just seems like a different character that
I don't know,
If
but
it works, it works.
just the idea of having rhythm-based attacks kind of excites me. It just
That'd be cool.
sounds really cool. And also 3 characters at once, which is awesome as well. I don't know, this DLC, that part I think is false. I personally think that is false. Lucas and Wolf shouldn't come back. Chorusman, that part is probably true, I think, if there's DLC. If there's DLC characters, Chorusman is one of them, I think, if not in the game. Assuming that all of this is correct, except for the DLC stuff. Chorusman definitely will be a DLC character if there is characters for DLC. Ice Climbers will also be a DLC character, assuming that roster is true as well, I think. Because Ice Climbers is definitely a character that should be brought back. And I think that it's okay to have one character that should be brought back thrown in with the Chorusman. Like, if you pay, like, $5.
I think they would take a character out in Melee that's been in 2 games now. Like, what's the point in taking out a character that's been in 2 games already?
Unless he needs nerfed or is just not a good character. You know?
But I just don't see the Smash Bros. I just don't see Sakurai doing that. Because, like, I can't imagine them taking out one of the original 12. I can't imagine that happening.
Oh, that's not gonna happen. But we're talking about Ice Climbers here. It came in at Melee.
And again, Ice Climbers have been a veteran since Melee. So they've been in 2 games.
They've only been a veteran once.
They've only been a veteran once, but when you look at it, it's kind of the same line, though, because imagine, like, when the original 12 came to...
Yeah.
They were only veterans once, and they were probably for sure to be in the next game.
Yeah. I just think, why Dr. Mario? Like, just think. I feel like if Dr. Mario's back, why Dr. Mario over Ice Climbers? Why would Dr. Mario steal that sacred spot that Ice Climbers used to hold? Oh, yeah. If this is real, we're gonna hear something. I'm pretty sure.
Sakurai might just even mess with us. Like, he can make the next screenshot, like, trophies of all these characters, like, boom, they're all fake.
That would be hilarious. Although the thing is, the first time we saw Robin, he was a trophy. I will add that. The first screenshot.
He even showed them as assist trophies.
Yeah, I don't know. Ganondorf as an assist trophy. Oh gosh, that'd be funny. No, I seriously.
I think like half is right and half is wrong.
I think some of these screenshots are right, some of these are wrong. I don't know. The thing is, I could justify the roster picture as this isn't like the characters that you start out with in the game, but it's too many characters. It's just too many. There's no way that you unlock more characters than that, I think. But yeah, okay, so that's internet cutting out on the Skype call. So I guess we will see you guys next time. Hopefully. Hello? You back?
I don't know what happened there.
Anyway, okay, so thank you guys for watching and liking and subscribing and all that. And I hope you enjoyed this and this video of the leak. And also, if you watched the first part of this, the screenshots of the week. And yeah, so we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, boy.
Bye.